Tired of dried out pork chops? If so, the solution could be waiting in your pantry at this very moment. Busy weeknights sometimes mean meals get thrown together, perhaps some pork chops, a mashed potato, and some vegetables. The pork chops probably often end up disappointing, dry, and flavorless, but quick weeknight recipes don't have to be disappointing, dry, and flavorless. The solution to this issue is a pantry staple you probably already have. Canned soups, especially cream of mushroom, cream of celery, and cream of chicken, can transform a meal, bringing it to another level while getting dinner on the table in record time. Pairing boneless pork chops and mushroom gravy is a classic combination, and using canned cream of mushroom soup simplifies the meal. Simply open a can of soup, grab some pork chops, and pop it all in the oven or on a skillet, and it'll be done in under 30 minutes. You don't have to clean, chop, and saute mushrooms, and you don't have to make a roux and thicken it over low heat. While you can easily throw some cream of mushroom soup and pork chops in a crock pot for an easy meal, it won't necessarily be a game changer. However, there are additional steps you can take to ensure it's the best it can be. Start off by seasoning your pork chops with salt and pepper at least half an hour before you plan to cook. Searing your pork chops before putting them into the crock pot, skillet, or Dutch oven will impart some extra flavor. Sauteing some garlic or onion, adding some aromatics like thyme or rosemary, and deglazing the pan with some chicken stock or white wine will also go a long way. To save time, you can toss in some frozen vegetables. When using cream of mushroom soup with your pork chops, it's important to avoid several mistakes. For one, you want to make sure that your cream of mushroom soup isn't too soupy. Otherwise, it won't properly coat your pork chops, leaving you with a sad excuse for a meal and soggy rather than smothered pork. If your soup is a tad on the runny side, consider adding a bit of cream or yogurt to the mix. Either will help thicken the soup and give it an additional creamy texture as well. If you have added dairy to the mix, then you want to avoid boiling the soup because it will cause the dairy to curdle, which will significantly impact the quality of your dish. The last thing you want is pieces of curdled milk mixed into your sauce. You should also consider the texture of your pork chops and be careful not to overcook them. Pork chops are incredibly lean pieces of meat, so it's easy for them to overcook and end up as hunks of leather.
I'm sorry, pork chop. I'm still your best friend, and I won't leave you hanging.
Keep in mind that pork chops continue to cook for a short period after being removed from a heating source. However, you want to be sure they're not undercooked. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, pork chops should be heated to an internal temperature of 145 degrees Fahrenheit and then left to sit for 3 minutes before serving. While almost any brand of cream of mushroom soup will work for this recipe, each brand imparts its own flavors and seasonings. Go with the one that's your favorite, but avoid mixing different brands of soup, as this may negatively impact the flavor of the dish. You also want to make sure that your canned cream of mushroom soup isn't expired. While soups like cream of mushroom may seem ageless, they have a shelf life of 3 to 5 years. However, quality may be impacted before then, and this is for unopened soup, so any opened or fresh cream of mushroom soup has a significantly shorter expiration date. Before using cream of mushroom soup, check the can for odor, color, and consistency. If it doesn't smell right, then it's likely gone bad. Other telltale signs include bulging or rusted cans. If you suspect that your soup is a bit past its prime, then be on the safe side and toss it in the trash.